Yo, what is up, YouTube? I know it's been a while, a long time. I would say I've been busy, but I would be lying. I just been lazy, bro. I haven't been thinking of no idea. That's why I need to start on that other channel because, like, it's not really much that I'm doing right now, and I feel like it's already a lot of videos out there, so I really don't know, like, what to make. But this video, I thought of in the back of my mind because I haven't seen that many videos of it, and if I sound sick, it's because I am a little bit. My roommate got me sick. Low key, forget that dude, but now I'm just playing. But yeah. But this video today is gonna be about ups and downs of the Air Force so far. Now I've only been in for about three-ish months, almost 4. So I don't really have that much experience, but I'm gonna just let you guys know like the ups and downs so far, so that way you can get like a little piece of the pie. Cause like I said when I first made this channel, this is my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad that you guys are out here with me, but this is mainly for me, so I can see like where I came from, where I started from, and then how I ended up. So then I'm gonna make an update video when I get to my duty station, which is gonna be like July. That's when I graduate. It's a long ago tech school. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then y'all can see like the ups and downs now, and then the ups and downs when I get to my duty station, like when I actually get in the operational Air Force. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, we back. We're gonna start with well, actually, what do y'all want to start with? The good news or the bad news? I mean, y'all can't answer that, so we just gonna start with the good news first. But nah, so the ups, the first thing is the benefits. Everybody already knows about this. This is really one of the main reasons why people join. So that's like, what's that, like college, healthcare, housing, food, all that. Now, what they don't tell you is they like you have the defect and you don't have to pay, but it still comes out your check every month. So it's like for me, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but for me, they take out $160 every month, but that's $160 a month for unlimited food. You can go to the defect as many times as you want. You can get however much as you want. It's just $150 that they already take out your check before you get paid. So you really don't even notice it for real. But yeah, also like the benefits, like for me, I'm probably gonna use that college to get the degree, finish getting the degree in the job that I'm already doing. So that way when I get out, because I only plan on doing 4 years as of right now, because I really just did this for a foundation. If y'all watch my other video, y'all would know why I joined. But like this is mainly just a foundation, so I'm gonna just do my 4 and get out. So I'm gonna just do as much college as I can, get that associate's in the job that I plan on getting, and then I'm gonna just get out and use the knowledge that I learned here to better my life in the future. But yeah, that's that part. And it's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because I gotta keep looking at my notes because I want to make this like short and sweet, but also informative, so that way it's not like rushed or y'all not really like getting the idea of it. But yeah, that's that. All right, we back. Now another one that I had these are two. I'm gonna just probably put in like one long clip because it's 2 different ones, but it's kind of the same thing. But one of them is it forces you to change. Now me personally, I know like back then when I was at home, I was kind of lazy. I went to the gym, but like I wasn't like I wasn't like going crazy in there or nothing like that. Like I was trying, but I didn't see no progress. Like I wasn't really committed. And I would run a little bit, but like I was just lazy. Like I just wanted to play the game, wake up, watch YouTube, get on TikTok, this and that. Like that was my life. But then when I got to the Air Force, you know what I'm saying, it forced me to do that because, you know, they take away everything, like electronic wise. They don't take away everything, but like they take away your phone and stuff like that. So you can't do anything but talk to the people around you and like read. And even then, you can't even read books. The only books you can read are religious types of book, which was good for me because I like to read my Bible. But that's all you can do. So it forces you to get out the element of laziness, and you got to figure out how to be productive, how to do something, how to better yourself every day. And that's one of the reasons why I joined, so I can get better, so I can be a better version of myself for me and my future family. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons. And also, to tie into that, the other one I had was to see the real you. Now, before then, when I was back home, I used to have a lot of ego. I used to have a lot of pride. I used to be cocky, I feel like, in a way. I used to think I was a shit. Sorry for my language, but I used to think I was a shit. But like when you go to BMT, you see something like, not even to compare yourself, because like comparison is a thief of joy. But like you see people and you be like, dang, like they got it going. Like you hear all these stories and this and that. You realize like you wasn't really doing that much as you could have been back home. But that don't mean I wouldn't want to change my life any other way, but it just helped me like open my eyes and told me that like I need to do more. Like I need to push harder in my life. I needed to do this, do that. And that really helped me. So that's another benefit the Air Force is going to give to you. It's going to force you to change. It's going to force you to see the real you and the person that you need to become, and basically just help you find your reason of why you're doing what you're doing. And that's one of the things I really wanted out of the Air Force, and it really helped me find that so far. And I feel like I'm going to keep getting better every day just because of the Air Force. And if I was back home, I feel like I wouldn't be the same person I was. And you're going to look back at the people at home and be like, dang, they still the same people. Like, they're not really changing. They aren't really trying to get better. Now, not everybody's going to be like that. But, like, I know for me, like, sometimes I look back and I'm like, dang, not to throw shade at them, but, like, I'd be like, dang, they still doing the same stuff they did when I left. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's their life. You don't only got to focus on yours. But that's another reason. But, yeah, let's get into the next one. What the back again. Another one that I had is you're gonna meet a lot of people and build a lot of connections. Now, the build connections part is probably gonna be more towards like the end of my career because I'm not really in Operation Air Force, so I haven't really met people that are planning on getting out or anything like that. It's all just fresh new people like me. So the building connection part doesn't really apply. So I'm gonna just say the meeting the new people. I met so many friends here that are probably gonna be lifelong friends. Like I didn't even think like these type of people would be my friends. I don't know if that was the right way to put it, but like I done met so many people, so many cool people from different walks of life and different experiences. And I didn't even met some people that's kind of like me. So it's kind of cool to see like if you came in thinking that you weren't gonna have no friends, be prepared because you're gonna meet so many people, regardless if you're like antisocial or not. Like me personally, I talk to people when they talk to me, but I'm not gonna go walk up on somebody and start a conversation most of the time. So it's like the fact that I have this many friends and I'm like it got me out of my comfort zone. And, like I'm out my element and I can talk to people now. That's kind of a benefit as well because if you come from if you come from a place where you are closed in and you don't like to talk to people, that's going to change when you get to the Air Force, whether you wanted to or not. Now, I'm not saying you're going to pour out your feelings to these people because I don't do that, but like you're going to definitely feel comfortable and safe enough to open up a little bit and just talk about your life and your past experience because they're all going to be trauma bonded. BMT is fun, but it's also bad at the same time. So like you're gonna build connections with these people and like you're gonna be able to bond over the bad experiences that y'all share. And eventually that's gonna lead into bigger friendships. That's gonna lead to connections later on in life. And you're gonna meet some of the coolest people you done met in BMT and in tech school. So just keep that in mind. That's another benefit. But yeah, next one. All right, next one is foundation for your life. Now, like I said, this one is kind of like because I'm still in the early processes of it, so I can't really say this is really build a foundation, but I'm gonna just tell you my little story. Well, it's not really a story, but like back at home, like I wasn't good at saving. I just blew my money. Like I was living paycheck to paycheck. I could still pay my bills, but as soon as I paid my bills, all that other money I didn't save. I just spent it on whatever I wanted to. But here it's like you gonna be busy most of the time, so you don't even got time to buy games or buy all this. And then like everybody's gonna be in uniform most of the time, so it's like you're not gonna really buy clothes because you're only gonna wear your regular clothes like 2 days out the week. So it's like, what's the point of going shopping and all that? But like basically it just forces you to like save and invest and basically puts you in a situation where like I don't know how to explain it. I'm just saying from my perspective because I don't want to speak for anybody else, but for me, it's helping me save more than I ever could have thought. Like I haven't made that much. I ain't gonna sit here and gaslight and act like I'm a millionaire already, but like I didn't save a decent amount of money, more money than I would have saved back home. So it definitely put me in a position where I can save and invest my money because you got that consistent paycheck. So no matter what you do, if you don't do nothing for 3 weeks, you're gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? So that consistent paycheck has helped me build a budget and then put money to saving and investing in this, and that. So that way I can build my foundation for my future. So that way when I get out, you know what I'm saying, I can start looking at houses and looking at like a new car if I want a new car and this and that. So yeah, that's good for that. But yeah, next topic. All right, we back. Now let's talk about the downs of the Air Force. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's not that many so far, but I know people that's more experienced probably have more downs. But one of the downs I'm gonna say is the pay. Now, if you don't know, we basically we getting poverty pay. We getting paid under minimum wage, you know what I'm saying, to serve the country, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. But I guess like in a way it makes sense because they're paying for everything. So like we don't really need that much money in a way. But basically, if you don't have a wife, or if you don't have a wife, or if you don't have kids, or if you don't have a husband or kids, like you're not gonna get paid that much. Like for me right now, I ain't gonna tell you how much I get paid just for certain reasons, but like E1 pay is, I think it's 1,900 a month, something like that, which sounds not bad, but taxes cut that a lot. So you're really gonna be bringing home like 1,600 a month, which is like not that good. But I mean, when you're in a situation where you're not going to be spending your money, and if you don't have a car or bills or anything, you're not really going to need that. So it's kind of good. But yeah, that's one of the main downs is the pay. Like they don't compensate us that well. But I mean, you got to deal with it. But yeah, next topic. All right, we back. Next topic. I don't want to say bittersweet. It's not really bittersweet, but I don't know if that's the right word, so I'm not going to say it. But just know the next topic is losing people. You're going to lose a lot of people in this military stuff, bro. Now, whether that's friendships, relationships, family, like a lot of people, they're not really real. You're going to lose contact with a lot of people once you get in. Because you're going to think they care about you, but once you get in, you don't hear from them ever again. You know what I'm saying? Now, luckily, I had a good friend group and I had a good support system where like all the people that I talked to before stuck with me. So that's probably gonna be your experience. But I know some people like they genuinely lost touch with their friends back home and stuff, and it's kind of sad because like you would think they would be there for you and support you, but they just forget about you. But I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. For me, I lost my ex because she didn't want to stay with me while I was in the military. So I just had to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be situations like that. But I want you to know, like, no matter what, do not let nobody dictate your future. Do what's best for you. If you feel like you need to go to the military, don't let the fear of you losing your relationship, the fear of you losing your friendships or family or anything like that stop you from doing that. Because at the end of the day, when you in that casket, it's just gonna be you. Nobody gonna be buried with you. You know what I'm saying? So live your life for yourself. Not necessarily live your life for yourself, but don't do things because of other people unless it's to benefit you and the other person in a way. But like just don't I don't know how to explain, like just don't dictate your future for nobody else, man. Be your own self. Do what's best for you in the long run. And that's that, man. But like if you just I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just leave it at that because I don't want to say too much. But yeah, that's the next topic. Boom. Yo, we back. But let me just say, I'm gonna put the last two topics in here, but these are the last two Downs of the Air Force, and so far. And let me keep saying so far because your experience might be different or it might change over time. So I'm gonna just say so far, this is my experience. But yeah, so basically, it's restricted freedom is one of them. You still have a schedule that you have to follow, even though in BMT they say it's more freedom, but at the end of the day, you're still in training until you get to the operational Air Force, so it's still a schedule you have to follow. So you're not gonna really be able to do that much during the week while you're in classes and stuff. But I mean, you can still go off base for like a little bit, but like if you have a day shift and you have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, when you get out of class, you're gonna be tired. You're just gonna probably go to the gym, eat, and then call it a day. So you really don't have that much time to do anything unless it's a Saturday or a Sunday. But I mean, I guess you could say that for any normal job in the civilian world, but like it just feels different in the Air Force because the classes are so long. It's like 8 to 9 hours. So I would just say restricted freedom is one of them because they don't really give you that much time to do what you want to do. And another one, while it like ties into that, and this is the last one so far, is boredom. Now, it'd be a lot of times I'd be in my room and be like, bro, what am I doing with my life? Like, this is so boring. Like, even right now, the Wi-Fi is out. So I just said, freak it, I'm going to record a YouTube video. That's how lazy I am. If the Wi-Fi wasn't out, I probably wouldn't even be recording this right now. But, yeah, like, boredom, like, just, I mean, my base, they have stuff that you can do. But if you're a person that's, like, enclosed to yourself and you, like, don't like doing that much, then you're going to be bored. But, I mean, if you're an outgoing person, I guess you're not going to be bored in a way. But for me, I would just say boredom because, like, there's not much to do in my area. Like the closest big city is Dallas, so I would have to drive far just to get over there, and I don't feel like doing that. So that's I guess is on me. So let me not say that. I'm gonna keep it in there just because this is my personal experience. But I would just say boredom is one of them because if it's not that much to do where I'm at. But if you get stationed somewhere like California or something like that, and your tech school's over there, you probably gonna have a lot of fun. But for me in this base, boredom is one of them. But yeah, that's that, man. Yo, we back. Now, that was the ups and downs of the Air Force so far. Now, you might have a different experience depending on what base you go to or the people that you're surrounded with, but that's just for me. You know what I'm saying? And let me reiterate this before the video is over. Do not dictate your future for nobody else. Let's sit on that for a second. Let me say it again. Do not dictate your future for nobody else. If your Air Force is your calling, live up to that, man. Do not let your girlfriend, do not let your friends, maybe worry about your family a little bit, but if it's your girlfriend, your friends, or people that you barely know, do not let them dictate that for you, because you got to do what's best for you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear them say, oh, because I heard this a lot, I'm going to give y'all some examples. If y'all hear them say, oh, you just going to be a slave worker, you a slave for the government, man. I'm paying your taxes, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about that, bro. Do what's best for your future. Do what's best for your family. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. So with that in mind, that's gonna be the end of it. Y'all stay safe. Y'all, I can keep saying that, bro. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay blessed, man. To the next one. Peace.